1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. It's my time to rise. It's my time to shine. It's my time to live. It's my time to flow.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in.
Walking with Angela, walking with purpose. We got down from below, and we here to show the world the talent that we have. It's here to change your world. We're walking in purpose.
Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Monday Morning Motivation, your half hour of power with the Queen. Of course, I am the Queen, your certified life coach, your purpose pusher, your self-publishing coach, I am a lot to a lot of people, but this morning I want you to know that you can be just that too, y'all. I'm telling you, in this season, we're getting ready to come up on the holidays, and it's a time to be remembering those things, those good things, those positive things that has happened in spite of what you may have went through. Because I know over the last 4 or 5 years, for some people, there has been a lot, especially dealing with the pandemic and dealing with a lot of different changes and having to adapt and adjust. But guess what? That's what we have to do in life. We have to be willing to adapt and adjust. We have to be willing to evolve, go to the next level. So this morning, I'm going to touch on hope and thanks as we approach these holiday seasons with gratitude and faith. So I have a couple of scriptures I'm going to share with you guys. I'm going to give you a couple words of encouragement. And then guess what? I'm going to move on out your way because I'm not going to be before you very long. I tell you, the enemy has been busy. Even on last night, we was preparing to go live to do our monthly group our group live where every host that's on the network, the Crew Podcast, we come on and we just talk about whatever, because we want y'all to see us in our naturalness, to see us in our environment, to see how we interact with each other, and to hear the conversations that we have, and just to see us in our realness, because that's what it's all about, seeing people in their true, authentic self. Oftentimes people ask me, do you have questions? Do you have something that I can? No, I don't. Like, when I say I truly am someone that allowed the spirit to use them, that's who I am. You know, we have to learn how to tap into that spiritual being, because we are spiritual beings and we are living a human experience. But we are spiritual beings. And when we learn to tap into that spiritual side of us, that's when God began to move, and God began to open up doors, and God began to align us with our path. Because remember, Jeremiah 29:11, it reminds us that it says, "For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to plans to give you hope in the future." He said that. His word is not going to return to him void. It's not going to return to him void. This verse reminds us of, regardless of our circumstances, that God holds an unwavering plan for our lives. When we feel lost and uncertain or fear, we can find solace in the hope that God's intentions for us are good. He wants nothing but the best for his children. and you are his child. So he want nothing but the best for you. So no matter what it looked like in the natural, you have to believe that his word is his word and it's not going to return to him void. So just stay the course. Stay the course because he's going to do what he said he was going to do. So I just want y'all to operate your activate and operate in your faith this week. Hope fuels our faith. Thanks nurture our soul. These two powerful emotions intertwine, creating an environment of warmth, love, and gratitude. So let's explore the significance of hope and thanks in our lives. And like I say, I have 5 scriptures that I'm going to go over that speaks directly to these virtues. So we talked about Jeremiah 29:11, and those that know me and have been following me know that that is my favorite scripture. That is the scripture that I have based everything that I do around, along with um, Psalms 46:10. Yeah, Psalms 46:10. They say, "Be still and know that I am God." that those 2 scriptures are my go-to scriptures that helped me through a whole lot when I was in the dark and coming out and going through my storms. The second scripture we're going to talk about is Romans 5:3-4. It says, "Not only so, but we also glory in our suffering because we know that suffering produces perseverance character, and character hope." So know that as you're going through, it's building that will in the will that won't let you quit. Your perseverance, your resilience, your strength is pulling up that strength that's on the inside of you. And as you go through, you see how how you react, and your reaction is your character. That is who we see you as, and that's your character. So if you have a nasty attitude, you have a not so humble attitude, it's not good, because then you don't move into your future as quickly as someone with a forgiving attitude and gratefulness. So I just wanted to share that on this morning. It says this scripture also unveils how adversity can lead to profound growth. That those things that you go through in your life, it helps you to grow. When we face challenges and hardship, they build resilience and strength. As we persevere through the difficult times, our characters refine. Hope arises as we witness God's faithfulness through our journey. Now, I want y'all to think about this. A lot of us have been through some things, and a lot of us wanted to throw in the towel. We wanted to give up. We wanted to call it quits. We wanted to surrender. But it was that something down in our soul, something down in us that would not let us quit, would not let us throw in the towel. That something is that perseverance that he placed on the inside of us. And take me back to Genesis 2:7, when he breathed that breath of life into us, everything that we needed. It's down in us. And no, we may not know all of those things at once. And sometimes we got to allow those things to be activated in us, because as we grow, he began to take that veil off our eyes, and he began to open our eyes and our ears so that we can receive those things that he has for us. Because if he was to give us everything at one time, that's just like giving us a silver platter. He give us everything at one time. Some of us will know how to handle all these gifts that he's placed upon us. So sometimes we have to go through some stuff so he can humble us, so that when we receive these things, we know how to handle them. We know what to do with them. And we know how to be faithful over them. Because he will take the small things and he will make them mine. The next one is Psalms 9:1. It say, "I will give thanks to the Lord with my whole heart. I will recount all of the wonderful deeds." Expressing gratitude It's a powerful act of uplifting our spirit and aligns our hearts with God. When we take time to reflect on the blessings and miracles that God has bestowed upon us, our thankfulness overflows. Gratitude reminds us of God's faithfulness, offers us a sense of peace and contentment. Peace and contentment. Again, that's Psalm 99 and 1. Psalms 9 and 1. God's faithfulness. He said he would never leave you nor forsake you. He will be faithful over his word. But be thankful. Have gratitude. No matter what you're going through, be thankful for the small things. He woke you up this morning. He allowed you the use of your limbs. He allowed you to have whatever food that you may have to nourish your body. He allowed you to have water so that you won't thirst. So he allowed you these things. So be grateful for the little things and he will bless you mighty. Philippians 4 and 6. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests unto God. Prayer, y'all, meditation, spending time with him and allowing him to minister to you. That's how you do that. This verse encourages us to cast away all our worries. Give them to him. Lay them at his foot. Our anxiety by turning to God in prayer. Through prayer, with a heartfelt, with thanksgiving and gratitude, we can surrender our burdens to the one who holds the world in his hand. Trusting God's guidance, we can find solace and hope in his ability to answer our prayers. His ability, not ours. See, we think we can do something. We think we got power, but we're powerless. We have no power. The only power we have is the power of him that worketh within us. So if we're not aligned with him, we're not aligned to those things that he has ordered and direct and already laid out for us, then we're not going to be able to operate. The last scripture is Psalm 71 and 14. It said, but as for me, I will always have hope. I will praise you more and more. This scripture speaks on the unwavering hope that resides within us as believers, regardless of our circumstances. We can hold on to hope, knowing that God is with us. When we continuously give him praise, our hope strengthens and sustains us, lifting our spirit and reminding us of his constant presence and love. So as we delve into the holiday season, let us remember the importance of hope and thanks. Let us cultivate a heart of gratitude, expressing appreciation for both the blessings and the challenges in our lives. In doing so, we invite hope to flourish within us, even during times of uncertainty and difficulties. Through the holidays, through the holiday season may look different this year for many of us. Let us find encouragement in knowing that hope and thanksgiving is not limited to the physical gathering of society norms, y'all. It's not all about what they have built up for us, but we can experience the virtues in a quiet moment of reflection, in conversation with loved ones over a virtual platform, and through acts of compassion and kindness towards others. Y'all see this flyer behind me for those that can see me on social media? This is a book that we are currently working on. Where we are reaching out. We're going to be reaching out to these queens that are behind prison walls. Because oftentimes during these holiday season, they're often forgotten about because of everything that is going on in the world. And it's not just the women. The men are often forgotten about. All those that are incarcerated are often forgotten about during these holiday seasons. Because we're too busy out here trying to keep up with whatever it is that we're keeping up with and trying to get through the holidays. So this time can be a very stressful time. This time, a lot of people that are incarcerated could lose hope. So this book behind me, we are preparing for those women that are incarcerated. I especially want to give them to 8 women that's incarcerated inside of TDCJ, because those are the women that I have personally had conversations with, or e-lettered with, and kind of know their situations and want to be a blessing to them. We are still looking for women that want to share. If you have a word of encouragement, if you are a poet, if you have affirmations, if you have just a letter that you would just like to write from your heart, I want you to be a part of this anthology, because you never know when you may be in a place where you need encouragement, where you may need to be uplifted, where you may need to be inspired, because the enemy is always busy. And that was proven on last night as we was trying to go live. The enemy, the spiritual warfare is so real when you are trying to walk in that God has called you to. So, y'all, if you're out there and you can be a helpmate to these queens, join me. I have 8 amazing queens they've already submitted their entries. And y'all, this is a quick project, because I'm trying to have this in their hands by Christmas. So I have to have everything into me by November the 28th, so that I can work on it and get it out. Y'all, I'm going to be working overtime to get it out, but it's something that God placed in my spirit to provide hope for that person that may be hopeless during this season. And this book is not just going to be for those that are incarcerated, because when we talk about prison, some of us are in prison in our mind and we free on the outside, but we still have a prison mentality in the mind. And some of us need to be loose from that. So this book is going to do that, just for that person that may feel like they are forgotten. But it's titled The Forgotten Queens, because I want to reference them, and I want them to know that we have not forgotten them. So in closing, let us remember that hope and Thanksgiving are not confined to a specific season, but should be embraced and celebrated throughout the year. May we continue to nurture these virtues not only during the holidays, but in every season of our lives. As we choose to live with hope and express our gratitude, we can bring light and inspiration to those around us. Let us encourage one another to hold on to hope, offer thanksgiving, find comfort in God's unfailing love. And I leave you with this. May the season of hope and thanksgiving fill your heart with joy and peace. May you find solace in knowing that God's plan for you is good. May the gratitude overflow as you journey and we journey together. May we uplift and inspire one another, sharing love, hope that can fill our souls. From me to you, I want to say happy holidays. Y'all be safe as Thanksgiving approaches, and for those that celebrate Thanksgiving, be safe. Enjoy the time that you have with your family. If you have someone that is incarcerated, accept a phone call. Send an e-message. Let them know that you care. Because that would mean a whole lot to some people, especially if you've not heard from them or talked to them in a while. Y'all, love, gratitude, and kindness goes a long way. It speaks when and does a lot when money can do nothing. So y'all, this morning, I just want to say thank you for tuning in. If there's anything on this broadcast that has blessed you on today, please share it with someone in your circle of influence. And I will see you guys back here on next Monday, same time, same place. And know that I love you. I appreciate you. And there's nothing that you can do about it. So share this with somebody. I'll see you guys next week. And I pray that your day is blessed beyond what you can see in the natural, that it's the best Monday of your life, and that this week will be filled with new opportunities, new blessings, and new light. So y'all have a great day, have a great week, and the Queen loves you.